What's up, everybody? This is going to be a celebrity psychic reading. It was a poll done on it, and majority of you said you wanted to do the Queen's Court drama. So, I'm going to do it. So I'm just waiting. I'm streaming. Catch some people on the live. One of my cards fell. Yeah, so this is for entertainment purposes only. If you guys aren't familiar with the Queen's Court, it's pretty much like a little, I don't know what you would call it, like a blog gossip show for celebrity gossip, pretty much. It's comedy. It's funny. Like, I thought it was funny. With rapper Kaya, and I believe T.S. Madison is a blogger. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so. So anybody who knows what's up with the drama, I was actually wanting, what's up, Ilani? I was actually wanting you guys to ask what question, like, what do you want to know about it, you know? Because I don't know where this is going to lead, like, where the whole drama is going to lead. I'm confused. I don't know if it's coming back or not. You know, if the Queen's Court is coming back. I don't know. I'm confused. So, if you guys are familiar with it, Queen's Court, T.S. Madison, rapper Kaya, the drama, I guess it popped off with Monique. They were supposed to do an interview with Monique, and Kaya walked off upset or whatever. So, you know, it's been drama ever since then. So, yeah. This is a celebrity psychic reading. Please do not ask any personal questions for yourself. I will block you. I'm for real. I will block you. Yeah, because you're being hard-headed and you're being disrespectful. So, yeah. If you guys want to ask a question about the Queen's Court, me personally, I'm confused if it's coming back. I don't know. Can y'all, like, clarify that for me? Whoever knows about the whole Queen's Court drama thing, can somebody let me know? Like, is it clear? I know they're supposed to be doing, like, some, like, city appearances or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if it's actually coming back like it used to. What's up? Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I don't see anybody asking, so I'm just going to do it. I want to know what's the energy surrounding the Queen's Court and if it's going to come back. That's what I want to know. So, I'm going to tap into the energy surrounding this situation between Kaya and T.S. Madison or anyone else. They are supposed to come back in March? Okay. Because I'm so confused because I heard some stuff like supposedly T.S. Madison is interviewing other people to take Kaya's spot. So, I don't know. Yeah, because according to Kaya, she wasn't down with the whole new setup and the people that were, you know, coming into, like, you know, with their equipment and whatnot, the lighting, you know, all of that. So, you know, she says she felt some bad energy and she dipped. So, I mean, hey. All right, it's the Queen's Court. It's the energy surrounding this Queen's Court at this time, Divine Spirit. What do you see surrounding the situation? Well, I watched the live that she did about the whole thing. Kaya's live, by the way. And it, to me, is very confusing. Like, she was saying that nobody was going to take her spot, pretty much. And T.S. Madison pretty much said the same thing. So, and T.S. Madison confirmed that March 19th was, I guess they were coming back, so I don't know. Yeah, I liked it better when they were, like, at T.S. Madison's house. It was better. Like, I stopped watching after it got to the, thank you. When it got to the background drops and the robes and shit, it just looked stupid to me. I stopped watching after that, honestly. And I was kind of, after a while, Kaya, like, I appreciate Kaya's rawness, Because some people can't take it, but sometimes she need to watch her mouth. I was like, after she said what she said about Lil Wayne's daughter, I was kind of like, I don't know about, you know, oh no, you going a little bit too far now, you know. Right, Kaya she's funny as hell though, like, I like a little dick girl now and then. She's stupid. Okay. Not family room. Oh my god, you guys are gonna shit bricks. Okay. I'm streaming, obviously, so whoever watches this later on, you'll know I didn't pause this. So, family room, obviously, I feel like it's T.S. Madison's house. That's the biggest, I think, I don't know if this is like spirit saying this is more fortunate for them because good fortune came out at the bottom, because you have courthouse and concern. So, I feel like it's funny, right? So the living room versus the courtroom look, the courthouse look, that's funny. Spirit, you're funny. With concern. So I don't know how many views they were getting after they changed their scenery or their setting. I don't know if they were kind of concerned whether it looked professional or if it was going to get them more money. So I feel like, yeah, one person is more worried about, you know, how they look publicly and it being a bigger brand, which I know that's T.S. Madison's vibe, her energy with positive movement forward, trapped in fear, rest and rejuvenation. So she has some time to contemplate this, and I feel like she really does care about the image of their show. So the family room might have not been something she was really into. So she kind of wanted to add an element to it that she thought would be, like, just imagine, like, okay, so my name's Walu Child, right? So Walu Child for me, I couldn't pronounce flowers when I was a little girl, a little baby or whatever, toddler. So I would call them Walus. So imagine like me trying to trademark my name or whatever and change my setting from my room that I'm in right now and going outside with a bouquet of flowers or a big bush of flowers or some flower garden. Like, I guess she thought it would look better for the brand to have that courthouse look to it, you know, with the concern. I don't know. I feel like this is her energy. It was coming from a genuine place. So I guess it's kind of like letting you know how things started. Okay. So let's go deeper. And then you got the Seven of Wands. I feel like she really is really serious. She was really adamant about making this a real foundation, something real. Like someone says she got the name trademarked or whatever. She bought the name or whatever, Queen's Court. So I don't know what I think she says Kaya is a Scorpio and T.S. Madison is a Libra. So this could be Kaya's energy, possibly. But I feel like it's more so T.S. Madison, her heart is in the right place as far as this whole thing. Like, not only is she just looking for it to benefit them financially, but she's doing it in the best interest of both of them. I feel like it's genuine. This could be like her baby, you know, a project that's hers that she's wanting to nurture and take care of. So let me see, Divine Spirit, really what was the cause? What really went left? Like, what was it that really went left? That last setup of the Queen's Court. What really caused it to go left, Divine Spirit? What really caused it to go left? It could be karma. Shit. Okay. Alright. That card doesn't want to come out? Okay. Okay. The Ace of Cups. This is Love Begins. Okay. It started off very genuine. Both hearts involved. Both people very interested in it. The throat chakra card. And the third eye chakra card. Emotional withdrawal. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, which is passion ignited. So you have a lot of aces. And the Light, which is the Sun card. Okay. I feel like it started to become... Okay, it looks like it started off as a vision that both of the parties have shared. So at some point, I really feel like Kaya felt some type of way about... it's like they weren't seeing eye to eye that day. People were saying it's the equipment, the people they had setting up the equipment or whatever. Could be that. But I'm feeling like it started to become like a one-man show. Like T.S. Madison started becoming more... It's according to what I feel like what Kaya is picking up. Instead of it being something that was both theirs, that they both put energy into, you know, both working together, building this thing together, and it came from a pure place at first, to it becoming like a one-man energy all involved, like someone else's passion or their energy, their goal could be a little bit of ego with the Sun card, just a little bit, or it could just be excitement, but it pushed the other person out of the picture a little bit. With the throat chakra and the third eye chakra, I feel like they were not communicating from the same place. They weren't seeing eye to eye that day. I'm going to go deeper and see what this is. I also feel like somebody had some insight, like, okay, I knew that this was going to happen. Okay, so Kaya, I feel like she knew eventually that it was going to be a one person's energy or one, like someone, I feel like she's perceiving that T.S. Madison kind of became a little greedy with the situation and kind of like making decisions without her, to simplify, making business decisions without her consultant. And even if they didn't agree on something, it's kind of like she went behind her and did it anyway. So, because this person is very goal-oriented, the Queen of Wands, the Palace of Pentacles, I feel like is a financial energy, like a financial institution, or just a foundation based off of money or, you know, material things. Okay, so it's like these two is marriage. So it's like the two of them were like really close partners, or they saw eye to eye. It was like a marriage, like this was their baby. This was something that they were working on together. And it seemed like it is starting to become one-sided. Okay. I feel like whoever asked why did Kaya block T.S. Madison, I think that's a part of it. Okay. Thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity. Why did Kaya block T.S. Madison on social media? What was the reason behind it? Clarify, Divine Spirit. What was the reason behind Kaya blocking T.S. Madison on social media? Okay. Yeah. It's like, instead of us building this slowly, taking our time with this seed that we both planted together, you kind of have your own ambitions, your own vision of what you want. And it could be too fast-paced. You're taking things way too fast. She already discussed this with her. So I feel like this, she already told her. It's like, okay, I told you how I felt about it. We're business partners, and I told you, no, I'm not feeling this, I'm not feeling that. And you go behind my back and you do it anyway. That's the vibe I'm getting from this. Like, you're doing too much. Like, you're trying to take it too far. Like, it was on a good pace. Like, can you... And I heard some other people with this perspective, too. Like, it was going well. Like, people liked the beginning stages of the Queen's Court. They liked where it was going. I feel like it still would be successful right now if they would have kept it in the living room. I really do. If they would have kept it in that same space where they had it, maybe... added the whole production thing maybe a year from now or something. Like, I would keep it where it's at right now until you build your brand a little bit more. Like, yeah. I don't know. Some people like the raw energy, and some people, yeah, it pays to have special lighting, and it pays to have all of that. Funky... What's his name? Funky Geneva, that one guy. He's a VH1 personality, or that's where, at least where I know him from. But yeah, I feel like it was moving a little bit too fast. Like, you're trying to do too much too soon. Like, you want it to be up here when you kind of gotta do it here. Alright, so what's the beef between Kaya and Funky? I hope I'm saying his name right, Geneva. I know who you're talking about, but I don't know how to pronounce his name. What's the beef between the two? He doesn't like her either. He doesn't like her either. Okay, like, that's a lot of emotions involved. Like, almost every card has something to do with the heart. So, emotional withdrawal, 8 of Cups. Emotional loss, 5 of Cups. The heart chakra. Passion ignited, which is the heart. I mean, the Ace of Wands, sorry, but has the heart chakra energy in it. New beginnings. Okay. Which is the Fool card and the Sun card again. So, obviously, ego is involved. Ego is involved, I would say. Maybe some childish, immature behavior involved. Like, Kaya's too old. You know, the Fool is usually a child. But with the woman as the Fool, I would say you're too grown to be acting the way that you do. So it was a level of immaturity involved. I feel like maybe some things that were said that were some low blows. I feel like she said something that really pissed him off or really hurt his feelings. Maybe she hit him in the core, like she hit him in the heart, like you went for the gut. Like you said something that was really painful, really hurtful. I feel like she talks a lot. Like, you know that. I don't know how true some of her statements are. Like how her information is, or it's just a whole bunch of shit talking and rumors. But she talked really bad about him. I think she might have brought something up about his past or something about his personal life. He might have been going through something, some sort of illness, sickness, addiction or something like that. Maybe he has a criminal past. He might have like some sort of bad childhood. She hit him to the core. Whatever she said, it was like, you didn't have to go there, but she did go there. So I don't know if this is just a matter of her just being Kaya, or this was something that she intentionally did to hurt him. But whatever it was, she hurt his feelings pretty bad. Let's just put it that way. So that's why he doesn't like her. I don't feel like she doesn't like him. She might not like him because he doesn't like her. Yeah, like, why did she say what she said? I feel like she just she hit him pretty hard to the core. She might have felt like she was in the right to say what she said, like she was like spitting some truth to him, like he needed to hear what she was saying, but it wasn't in good taste. Okay, what was the other question? Is Kaya jealous of the rapper Trina? Because she always brings her name up. Is there some jealousy? I really have to say, I don't feel like she's jealous of people. I think she really be like calling people out, because it's like, I don't know. You know how some people are like, I don't know why people look up to celebrities, like, you know, they got their, they got their BS too. They have their phony ways just like the next person, and we're praising them like they're this and that. I feel like that might be her stance. I don't feel like it's jealousy, but let's see. How does Kaya feel about rapper Trina? What's her real feelings towards rapper Trina? What's Kaya's feelings towards rapper Trina? Why does she always come at her? She's very opinionated about people, period. Like, oh, it might be. Okay, Victory and Success came out, which is the Six of Wands. Base Chakra. Balance. Partnerships and alliances. And the Universe, which is the World card. With Transformation, which is the Death card. Let me clarify this. I don't feel like it's jealousy. I feel like she might feel like... Let me just clarify it. Like, she might know some people. You know what? It could actually be a bit of jealousy. I feel like she feels like Trina might have had some lucky ties with some people. She might know some people that kind of keep her in the game. Like, she doesn't really have to do much, Trina. I mean, Trina was popping back in the 90s, and like late 90s, early 2000s, but she, according to, I'm just saying, like, she's not a Little Kim to me. Like, she's not a Little Kim, like, where she's popping like that, or Missy Elliott or something. She is, I was like, she's kind of like an Eve. Like, they had their hits and stuff, but they weren't really like, I don't know. That's according to me. I'm not from her area, so I can't say that. But like me on my end, I wouldn't say like she dominated female rap like that for her to still be successful. So I feel like that's kind of her hateration a little bit. Because let's keep it real, like, Trina's still around. Even though she's on Love and Hip Hop, it doesn't really matter. Like, she's still around, you know. Yeah, she's still around. And she's still well known with the world, the universe. She's still well known. So it's like I think Kaya kind of looks at her as not really gifted enough to deserve what she's getting. So it's a little bit of jealousy. You know how some people are like, well, I'm way better of a singer than this person, and they're on the charts. They're not doing shit. She can't sing. So why am I not in that same arena? And she feels like it's really because she has some ties to some important people or whatever. So she still got that wealth, main female. So it's like she's kind of lucky in where she's at, I guess, according to Kaya. But a little bit of it is truth. Like, you're not really that popping, so why are you really in the game? Like, there's some other shit behind it, or you just got lucky type of thing. But it is an inch bit of jealousy, I feel. Okay. I don't know if you guys asked any other questions. I can't see the what do you call it, the chat right now. Yeah. Okay. I just want to know, like, what to expect. Like, yeah, what to expect from the Queen's Court. Like, really, like, first off, let's see where T.S. Madison and Kaya's energy are in relation to each other. I want to know where they're at with each other. So, Divine Spirit, ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity. Where are these two individuals with each other right now? Where is their energy towards each other? Where is their energy towards one another, Divine Spirit? Okay, got Ace of Swords. I think this is T.S. Madison's energy. T.S. Madison's a Libra. Here's Kaya. Queen Kaya, right? Queen of Cups, Scorpio. Somebody is putting a wedge between the two of these two. Or they're trying to. I can go into the spirituality aspect of it and say it's some other shit involved. Because I even kind of picked that up a little bit. Like, something, I don't know. I'm going to keep Monique out of it. But the Monique part in it, I feel there was something funny about that. I'm going to just say that. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not going to get into all that conspiracy shit, but I think it was something with that. But at the same time, though, it's also, I feel like T.S. Madison is like those people that are very ambitious and they get a spark of inspiration and they're like, let's run with the shit. And they're not really patient with the flow of success or building. You know, I feel like she was like excited. I would be too. Like, okay, me and Kaya, we're just sitting here in front of our iPads or whatever we're recording from, and we're just talking shit, sitting here sipping wine or whatever in the middle of my living room, and it's on Shade Room, we're on TMZ, we're on all these other social, popping media outlets or whatever, and we're getting tons of views. Why not would I want to take it and brand the shit and make it something possibly, she might be thinking along the lines of getting a TV show. You never know where her mind was at. But it was like trying to move it too fast. And I feel like it kind of crashed and burned. But there's somebody in wedging this for whatever reason, and I'm going to look at it. T.S. Madison might come across as very can come across as a pushover or, unopinionated. I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like she has a sharp intellect and she knows what she wants. So, and Kaya, of course, she's going to stand true to what she feels or stand true to herself as the Queen of Cups. I feel like that represents her energy. Okay, so they know where they stand with each other, pretty much. They know where they stand with each other. I'm not getting anything negative between the two of them. T.S. has Knight of Wands, spiritual strength, so she's not letting whatever happen get in the way of whatever their relationship is or what they've built. Triumphant success is the Ace of Swords in this deck, and this is on Kaya's end, so she knows where she stands with T.S. It's clear. With Maddie. She knows where she stands with her. With the Fool card at the beginning, and I feel like it's two mature adults that might have slipped up and been immature in the situation. I feel like they might have a second chance to start over, and I feel like that's where they're at. I feel like they're admitting that they might have been foolish in the situation or maybe acted too quickly or frivolously. But, they have a foundation. I feel like they're still building upon that. So I feel like the Queen's Court will come back based upon where they're at with each other. I want to know who this other person is. Like, who's this King of Wands energy? What does that King of Wands energy represent, Divine Spirit? King of Cups. King of Wands is sticking out again. Okay. It could be somebody trying to, like, a business partner or man, someone that, so let's say, for instance, as an example, say VH1, somebody from VH1 hit them up and, like, we want to do a deal with you. Or somebody put money involved. Somebody said something about opportunities, a big opportunity. This is someone who's a big person. It could be two different people. Two business people or important people. It could be a woman. It could be a man. It doesn't matter. But they're an authority figure, let's just say. And they offered this opportunity. And the Five of Cups, I would say that Kaya wasn't with it. She wasn't interested. Whatever the offer was, it might have had some shitty contracts involved, something that she just wasn't with. She's Scorpio. This is the Death card, which is the Scorpio energy. I feel like she would have to conform somehow, or she would have to change herself a little bit. Maybe she would have to water herself down a little bit, and I don't think she was with it. King of Swords. So it's just all these people. Oh, shit. I don't know. She felt like Maddie was trying to game her up to, like, kind of spit some game to her to get her to warm up to this offer. And she wasn't with it. So Kaya can say it was the lighting and it was the setup that she wasn't feeling and the people behind the setup, you know, they didn't know what they were doing. I think it was something a little more than that she wasn't feeling. Okay, so it was something, it was more to it than that. And that's where I feel Monique comes in. And I'm just saying, but that's just what my intuition is telling me. I'm not going to put that energy out there because I don't know that for sure. But something with, it just don't seem, it seems very odd to me that Monique would want to go on Queen's Court. For what? Like, why? Like, I don't get it. I don't know who reached out to who. If Maddie reached out to Monique's people or Monique reached out to them. But it's very weird to me. Let's just say that. Something went wrong. It was something that was planned and it went wrong. So I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't know, you know. I'm going to keep it to myself. I don't know, for sure. Okay, it's something with Monique. I'm just saying. It's something with Monique. She's the link in some sense. Like, she might not be that big head, that King of Wands, King of Cups person. Somebody definitely is involved with that. Okay, yeah. So the coffin is here. So it could represent transformation or death of something. Whoever this person is, toil and labor with theft. So it could have been her idea to come in and steal the attention from the show. She had a plan to, it was something about that. I don't know. It's something about that was very shady. And I feel like it has something to do with Monique. I'm going to be really honest with you. She might not be the top of the drama, but she's a part of it. She's a big part of it. I'm just saying. And Kaya says she doesn't fuck with her. And I think that's for a reason. Like, I mean, you might not fuck with celebrities, but you can say, you know, at least Monique is funny. But for her to say she don't fuck with her, fuck her, there's something about that. There's something more to it than that. So, although that little tad bit came into place, I still feel like it's going to be successful. But I'm going to look at the fortune of the Queen's Court, though. I want to see what, you know, what's the fortune surrounding it, what's to come in the long haul in relation to their show, their brand. Divine Spirit, that's for highest guidance, truth, and clarity. What do you see? Based upon where the energies are now, what do you see coming from this situation for the Queen's Court, Divine Spirit? Just a whole bunch of mess, you know. Poverty comes out. Mature man. Great fortune. House. And family room. So, I would say that someone needs to be a little more mature within the situation and not think from a place of lack, because I really feel like it's T.S. Madison or Maddie, whatever. I really feel like she had these big aspirations and maybe moved too quickly. And now I feel like it's a matter of being a little more guided and not looking from a place of, maybe she was thinking they was low budget or something, like they were coming across as low budget and she really wanted to up her game. I get that. So it's kind of like having to shift from that perspective, because they're going to do much better in that setting that they first had, the house, the family room. They're going to do much better in that setting. That's what I'm feeling, like financially, maybe even sponsorships or something, or just, I feel like they'll just do better. I feel like people like that. And she's still going to be good. Privileged lady tells me that she's still going to be good financially with this. There's more out of it that she can get if they keep that same setting. That other bullshit that they had set up, it looked stupid. It just didn't feel real, and I could tell that Kaya wasn't really with it all the way. She wasn't really with it. So I feel like if they go back to the house, they'll have better, or go back upstairs. I guess they're in Maddie's basement or whatever. They go back upstairs to the living room or wherever they were sitting at. It's better for the show. It's better, right. It's better for the show. Will they do that? I don't know. I hope so. I mean, shit. I just wasn't feeling it. Like, I thought it looked stupid. Like, what is this shit? And then the robes and stuff. Like, that's so dumb. Like, me personally, like, I don't know. I like seeing people's fashion and clothes and hair and shit. So, with, like, putting on some robes, it just looked dumb to me. I don't know. That's my opinion. It looked really stupid. I'm sorry. I'm just saying it didn't look right. But, Five of Cups, the Devil, and the Page of Cups comes out. Kaya, no matter what you try to, like, whatever opportunities that people try to throw her way, she's not with it. According to her assistant that outed her for sleeping with some football player, a married football player, or whatever, according to him, he says she was offered an opportunity with, I think, Housewives of Atlanta, or one of the Housewives. I think it was of Atlanta. And she turned it down because she doesn't want them in her business. She didn't want them in her house, necessarily. She wanted to be able to go to, like, public outings and all of that, but she didn't want people in her home. So she's private, I think. She does not want all that extra stuff. So if they got offered some sort of opportunity, say, maybe they got a TV offer or something, Love and Hip Hop, or get their own show on VH1 or MTV, something. Say that did happen. She might have felt like they would have been trying to invade her privacy or take something from her, you know. As the Page of Cups, again, this is her energy. The Five of Cups is her energy as well. The Five of Cups is actually a Scorpio card. The Devil card comes out. So she feel like, you know, she's not trusting of these people. There's a reason why she's not that down, you know, with industry people, why she's not that well liked. She talks too much, for one thing. That's not good. You can't spill everybody's business like that. You have to bump elbows with certain people, so you can't be talking about their pussy stinks, excuse my language, they're rotten, and, you know, or this person's gay and that person's gay. Like, you can't do that type of shit. And she doesn't care, you know, and it's possibly because she doesn't really respect these people. So it's like they're not going to really fuck with you unless you shut your mouth up, you change some of that, all of that, because you're not going to be able to work with us. We can't let you in. We can't have business with you if you're just talking shit about your peers, you know. She's good for publicity. She's good for TV ratings. She would be perfect for TV ratings, but she talks too much, you know. There's a level of that, and I feel that's why they don't fuck with her. You know, if they do, she would have to conform, and I feel like that's what happened. They were like, we'll give you this opportunity, but you need to water it down a little bit. Shit, and you never know. Monique and her husband might have been like, we'll offer you some TV deals, let's do this, we'll put you guys on a comedy tour. You never know what she was talking about. But you gotta calm it down. You can't come in there with that, you know. You never know. Shit, that's crazy. But I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, I hope you guys found this entertaining, nonetheless. So, yeah. I don't see my chat anymore. But, yeah, I would like to do more celebrity gossip, I guess. It's kind of fun. I don't know. Because I like to see the results, like, what the outcome is after I do a reading. Yeah. I might do an update on Cardi B and Offset. I might do that. But yeah. One of these days, when I get a chance to. it's just fun. I think it's entertaining for me, like, to kind of just see and then go on Shade Room or TMZ or something and see that it actually happened. And I'm like, oh, that's what's up. It's cool. But yeah, it's just for fun for me. So, yep, entertainment purposes only. But you guys, if you guys are interested in a personal reading with me, you guys should check out my website, waluchildreadings.com. If you guys want an instant quick reading with me, you guys can hit me up on Instantgo.com/waluchildreadings, which is a mobile app. You guys can hit me up straight on my phone. If you guys want to follow me on social media, you guys can do that as well. Everything is in my description box below. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have an awesome Friday. What time is it? Yeah, I might, no problem. You're welcome, guys. Thank you for watching. I might do a happy hour reading for 1 hour. So if you guys have some quick questions you want to ask, I'll leave my PayPal link in the description box and my Cash App. If you guys have Cash App, if you don't have a PayPal, you guys can hit me up on Cash App if you want to. And I will do 1 question readings for $5 if you're interested. So for an hour, what time is it now? I'll come back at 5:30 and then we'll hop off at 6:30. So send your 1 question reading, 1 question to PayPal or Cash App, and 1 question per person, please. So I'll be back. Much love to you guys. Thank you for watching.